ESPN is pretending the Gen Z therapy circle, which is what Vibe Check is. They're not the world's most confused network. The network has been quietly airing the show on ESPN too. You can't pigeonhole us. It's modern day slavery. All you got to do is watch one show, and there isn't one likable person on it. Hey, good morning. Don't at me, people. It is a overcast but beautiful day here in the great city of Indianapolis. I got to look and see how many people have been shot last night in this Democratic-run downtown hellhole. However, speaking of woke and Democratic, ESPN is at it again. It's back. ESPN is pretending they're not the world's most confused network. Remember the show Vibe Check with the three Brads? That's what my dad would say. Them Brads. Just had a buddy in town. Yeah, them Brads. Anyway, don't get all offended. It's just meant in fun. Well. The Gen Z therapy circle, which is what Vibe Check is, was supposed to be a Disney Plus exclusive because nothing, and I mean zero, says sport content, like a bunch of TikTok influencers talking feelings. Do you know we all love Michelle Obama? Oh, my God, Monica McNutt, what do you think? You got the job with the Nets? Or Lakers. I don't even know who the hell you with. What are you thinking? Oh, my God. But surprise, surprise. The network has been quietly airing the show on ESPN too. I saw that like the first day. It's like exclusively on Disney Plus, which is supposed to make you little girls of a certain color and race go subscribe to Disney Plus. Disney Plus, say that 3 times. Anyway, that's right. The same channel that used to give us classic sports content is now dishing out emotional, safe space monologues in the name of diversity, inclusion, and feelings. That's right. All we need is a rubber squeeze ball, a therapy couch, and 3 therapy dogs. And you too, ladies and gentlemen, can enjoy the splendor, the wonder of a safe space with Vibe Check leading the way. Vibe Check. They're not people. They are a vibe. They're not women that were hired simply because of how they look, meaning not great, but you know what I mean, minority women. They were hired for that, not the vibe, but they're a vibe. If they think it, they say it, they're a vibe. Oh, my God, she's such a vibe. This goes back to our guy, Burke Magnus. We love Burke Magnus. Burke Magnus is one of those effeminate males that uses the word team for my team and all this other stuff and is scared to death to have anybody Norby Williamson him. What does that mean? Well, Norby Williamson used to rat out Pat McAfee, and Pat McAfee said, screw you, Norby Williamson. I'm going to call you out 10 minutes later. 40 years at the company didn't matter. Norby, gone. Burke Magnus hanging on by a thread. Why? He's a white dude in a suit in Building 4. White dudes in suits in Building 4, he and the guy named Mike McQuade or Quaid, whatever his name, they're hanging on for dear life. Please, God, please, God, please, God. Let's do everything we can to make sure L. Duncan, Chimichanga, and whatever that other little girl's name is. Please, God, please, God, please, God. Don't let him call me racist. I bet you this is what happened. See, they were supposed to be on exclusive Disney content, but I bet you the 3 little gals went in to old Burke and said, hey, we're going to call you racist if you keep us there. You can't pigeonhole us. It's modern day slavery. I can hear it already. So can you. Keeping us on ESPN Disney Plus is modern day slavery. Set us free. You know that happened. How many times have we heard that dumbass argument? Anyway, here's Berkey Magnus. We are incredibly excited to launch this new show, which will provide a powerful platform for the brilliant women at ESPN. Hey, the college football analyst with 2 kids, Stupp and Greg Doyle. That's how brilliant these idiots are. The voices that will be leading this program have long been shaping the sports landscape. I'm going to ask you a question. Has L. Duncan, Chimichanga, and whatever that third girl's name is, shaped anything? Nothing. Other than bad TV. Other than ignorance and hate. Don't say gay. Anyway, their voices will be leading this program. And now they'll have this additional platform to bring their unique insights to the forefront in an even more impactful way for Disney subscribers. Berkey, baby, don't answer the phone when L. Duncan or Chimichanga or whatever the other third girl's name is. Don't answer the phone. Let it ring. You don't have to answer every call from every person of color and do what they say. You don't have to do that. You know, Al Duncan gave a phone call and said, hey, here we go. I need to be set free. I mean, here's what would happen. True story. If Elle Duncan got released tomorrow, she would bitch, whine, and moan. Nobody would listen anymore. Now, maybe back a few years ago, people would listen, but nobody would listen right now if any of these three women got ditched. So you don't pay attention to them. Like, look, hey, I got to tell you, love your work, but if you don't like what we're doing and where we're putting you, there's the door. You know how many little girls would sign up to get that job? Oh, Elle, we're so sorry. See ya. Who's next? You know what I mean? That's it. See ya. Adios. Who's next? All right. There are only several actual words on the promotion. Can we show the promotion? I might not be the smartest man in America, although I might be as well, but streaming exclusively on Disney Plus seems to be pretty self-explanatory. Now, you're going to say to me, why is this a big deal? It's really not. I just really dislike Elle Duncan and these clowns. I think they're horrible at their job. I think they're ridiculous and lazy, and I think they're racist as hell. I do. I think they're racist as hell, every one of them. I do. It's not just that ESPN is wasting valuable real estate on the show hosted by Elle Duncan, Chimmy whatever, and I guess her name is Andrea Carter. The network is also feeding sports fans content that has nothing to do with, well, sports. Through 2 weeks, the cast's most viral moment is a segment which Duncan fawned over former First Lady Michelle Obama with guest Robin Roberts, America's guest. Guess what? They're sending Robin Roberts to the WNBA All-Star game here in Indy. Awesome. According to Duncan, everybody loves Michelle. Have you seen her arms? She's got the greatest arms. That's all I heard during the Obama presidency. Oh, my God, I can't believe Michelle Obama's arms. And as a dream guest for the new show. Well, there you go. Good for you. Michelle Obama's podcast, not great. No, but kind of tired of her. She's kind of a brat now. You know, she's made bazillions doing absolutely nothing, less than nothing, and she still bitches about the United States of America. Her son, just a few years, or her husband, just a few years after the bombings of 9/11, became president with that name. A lot of people said, wow, that's cool. A lot of people said, wow, that's weird. A lot of people said, let's see what he does. And he didn't do great by anybody. Anyway, was this always, of course it was, the plan for ESPN to get this show on the main channel? Of course. Because Burke Magnus, Mike McQuaid, whatever the hell his name is, they sitting there, and look what we did. Look how progressive we are. Look how good we are. No, that's it. ESPN2 used to be the minor league system for growing and developing future hosts. Names like Mike Greenberg, Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman. Started on ESPN2 before moving to the main channel. However, instead of trying to find the next Stephen A. Greenberg or McAfee, the network's wasting time slots and resources on a preachy, finger-wagging, all-woman show with 4 women that literally don't know shit. No, really, listen to them one time. You'll see. Oh, no shit. As a factual matter, the vast majority of ESPN viewers are male. Historically, male viewers are drawn to former players that they rooted for on the field or guys they want to watch the game with, like me, Chris Berman, Scott Van Pelt, Stuart Scott. And yet, ESPN opted to build a show around hosts known for protesting GOP legislation, advocating for abortion. They want abortion on demand, smearing little girls who wear Caitlin Clark jerseys, and praising and, promoting a dude, Leah Thomas, during Women's History Month. That's what this is about. It is amazing. And look, good for ESPN. Maybe one of these little girls becomes the next Stephen A. Maybe she becomes the next Chris Berman, Scott Van Pelt. But all you got to do is watch one show, and there isn't one likable person on there. They're trying to be cute. They're trying to do push-ups. They're trying these things. But the fact of the matter is there is likability, or there's not. And there's not. Not one of them. They forced this Andrea Carter on the world of college basketball by putting her on both game days, men's and women, where she is literally a pain in the ass. Well, I'll call Jimmy, meaning Jimmy Patero, the head of ESPN, the head of Disney. I'll just call Jimmy. Imagine that, a 20-something little girl who never played nothing, never coached nothing, gets a break on TV and calls the boss Jimmy. I remember going in there and saying, hey, Mr. Williamson, Mr. Magnus. I don't know if I ever talked to Burke Magnus. He was probably cowering behind his desk hoping nobody of color came in his room. But anyway, long story short, the arrogance has just pissed the entire place off. And I'm here to speak for him. I will get after this rant about 3 or 4 texts from people that currently work there saying, keep fighting. Keep fighting for all of us. Because in 10 years of being there, I got a lot of friends that still work there. They hate it, but they still work there. I'm not talking about on-air people. Those guys, they're great. They don't have to go into the shit show. That is the green room, the shit show. That is the hair and makeup place. And deal with these dumbasses yelling and screaming and acting like fools. They don't have to deal with it. They go and do games. No, he's not here.